So, it's me, your little boy, Kisamson. This is the reason your own family came against you. Think about it, chooses. Nobody can gather against you when they can't see of or discover something different about you. People cannot just gather when they have nothing to discuss. That is just what show banker. People only gather to discuss about someone that is much special than them, or that is doing something that they can do, or that is different among them. Let me tell you the reason why your own family will came together, either two or three or four, they will just came together to be talking about you or seeking mist to destroy you from lifting is because of the fact that they have a lot of evidence about your suddenly turnaround. Yes, trust me, because you have been eating with them for long. You have been associating with them for long. You have been doing business with them for long. You have been sleeping with the same house, the same roof with them for long. But why suddenly they came together to do it, to keep talking bad or plotting evil or trying to sabotage your character, your business, your attitudes, your lifestyle, your joy? Why? Because there is something that they recently discover about you. So you need to understand that your own family can gather up or came together against you when they discover something different around you. For instance, when your own family discover that nobody is making it, no one is succeeding among you, you all are in the same bed, in the same lane, in the same angle, and they discover that you now, your own case is different. You are growing, and they can't figure out means or ways to stop you. You're going to understand that they will team together to cause one problem to another in order for them to make you look like you are a problem. And sometimes when we are going through this season of, hating in our family, we blame ourselves. We ask ourselves, different question. Why we? But the question I have for you today is why it ought not to be you. Why do you think, like within you, that it ought not to be you? Because you are doing something that they find attractive. You are doing something that they thought or they think that they will be able to do. Or you are doing something that they never thought anyone in that family will be able to do. Or you are now growing to the level where they can use you, where they can manipulate you, where they can control you, where they can steal from you, not destroy your habitat for growth, your hunger for growth. So you have to understand that there are many people around you who are indeed upset because of what they are now recently figuring out around you. To think about the life of this man called Joseph. Joseph, nobody ever hailed him till the day they discover something new about him. So your own family can turn against you, or they will come together against you for the sake of something that they discover. Maybe you have not yet discovered it, because most time, many of us, maybe you don't know that you are growing. Because sometimes when a tree bends, they don't know how tall it is. Meaning that if you have a tree like this, you can easily tell this tree is tall. But when the tree bend in this way, you can be thinking that it's not growing. But meanwhile, if you straight it, you got to understand that it have grown mightily. Meaning that many of us are struggling, but we don't know where our struggle have have already taken us to. Because let me tell you, people cannot dictate, or you can't be able to dictate how far you are, what you have gone, if you have not been able to remember where you do used to be. Meaning that many of us today have not grown to the point of thinking where we come from or what we have encountered because of our present situation. But people around you know absolutely where you do used to be or the stuff that was going on around you. And they are now judging you by your past, meaning that they are now in upset by what you have passed through and where you are. Some of them will feel like, how come you are able to get to where you are today? And that is why they will came together or team together to sympathize or judge or or talk about your personal life. That is how your own family will start to hate you. You just become like outcast. You just become like a scapegoat. You just become like, how will I put it, a scapegoat in the family. Someone that everybody will just dislike for no reason. Someone that everybody will just dislike for no purpose. Why? Because you decide to do out of the door. You decide to walk out of the door. You decide to break the barrier. You decide to be different, which people hate. So they came against you because they see the differences among you. Remain blessed.